together in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. Africa, tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. America, tujikaze, tujikaze.
Ginewi Inje.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Simon Javan Okelo, and I'm excited to be here with you on Africa Day. I'm here with my brother, the Kikombe, who was the curator of the first segment of Africa Day. And I just want to quickly ask my brother, the Kikombe, to introduce to us the segment that he curated for Africa Day, which was the very, very first segment of the 24-hour marathon that we've been doing here on Clubhouse to honor our ancestors and to let the world that Africa has arrived. We have 23 other conversations going on, and it's a little before 3 a.m. here in Seattle, Washington. Our brother, the Kikombe, represented the Asian community, the African community in Asia. He lives in Thailand and is originally from Kisumu, Kenya. He's an educator, and in just a moment we are going to learn about the segment that he curated, why he curated it, and just a little bit about his story. And then we are going to end this live and go back to be a part of the ongoing conversations on Clubhouse. Again, please remember to go to the following URL if you want to be involved with all the Clubhouse conversations for Africa Day 2019, which is an historic moment for us in the entire African diaspora. The webpage is www.onevibeafrica.org/Africa-Day. That is the correct webpage for you to be able to get all the conversations on Clubhouse. You can also go to Africa Day Club on Clubhouse and you'll be able to see all the events that have been planned. My brother, the Kikombe, share with us briefly introduce yourself, where you are in this moment, why Africa Day is important to you, and then talk about the segment that you curated today.
My brother Simon, first of all, thank you so much for the opportunity. As you mentioned, this is such a historic moment for the world. This is a historic moment where we people that are never on the table often when they're discussing big issues, Africa, we are finally having a voice in the conversation. So I appreciate you for organizing this, for leading, for spearheading, for assembling everybody and bringing them to one place, for all the endless nights. You mentioned that it's 3 a.m. and you're awake and you've been in the segments that we are going through all over to now. So thank you. I really appreciate that. To me, Africa Day is such a powerful point for me, especially now, in the sense that, as we usually say, until the lion learns to tell its own story, the narrative will always glorify the hunter. And this is us Africans telling our story, telling our experience, talking about our achievements, talking about our misfortunes, talking about our failures with voice and from our point in a possibly most objective way as possible. And this is why Africa Day is important for me.
Thank you very much. Now, share with me just your experience planning the pre-Africa Day planning. How was that for you?
I want to say, luckily or unluckily, we live in time zones. I think we live like 11 hours apart, Simon.
That's
and
true.
Every time I would wake up in the morning, I would see that you've pinged me into rooms where you were planning for Africa Day. I can tell you, in a night, you probably had 4 or 5 meetings with your team. You know, you're looking at Noga, you're looking at Tess, man, bless her soul. She worked so hard. You're looking at Chinaka, the gentleman that did the graphics that we're seeing now. This is so powerful. You're looking at Empress, who's running the social media. So Simon, man, like I cannot tell you how much effort was taken into that. The emails, the Facebook lives, the the social media, the reaching out to people that want to help, reaching out to notable people and well-known people that have a voice and would like to be heard. I'm not sure that I can fit in your shoes, man. Like, I think you've done a great job, and I appreciate you for that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No worries, brother.
So, you today you are the lead curator for the segment titled African Experience in Asia.
Yes.
What was your favorite question that somebody asked you in that room that you want to share with people who are viewing this YouTube live?
The lady from Cameroon that asked me a question about what is the music experience. Simon, you can mention her name, because I think if I say it, people might think that I'm gloating and boasting about who we're having in rooms, just talking.
Yeah.
And then I will tell you the next person and what they said. It wasn't really a question, but what they said. What was the name of the lady from the Cameroon? Very famous singer.
Naomi Achu, the Queen of Bamenda.
Achu, the Queen of Bamenda, came in and asked me a very simple but such a powerful message. And I even messaged her later, and I said to her, I hadn't even thought of that and sharing that. And she said, what is the experience of African music, and how much impact does it have in Southeast Asia, or the places that I have been? And I think, Simon, you can mention what I said. It was a very, very easy question to answer. I said, if you go to a discotheque and you, as a DJ, you just press play on yeah. You as a DJ can just go home and get paid, because the people will sing along to that song and everything is gone. The next aspect that really got me was Professor Tabando Leong.
Yeah.
Being on the same platform with Tabando Leong.
Yeah.
Talking about how we should hold ourselves as magical and powerful human beings, and have that audacity to just tell our own story. Oh man, that really had me. I was getting goosebumps as well as waterfalls down my armpits. So I think for me that was a powerful moment for me. Those two powerful moments stood out. On top of the question that Chiyumba Osome asked me, she said, what is one thing that you really, really like about living here, particularly Southeast Asia, and what are one thing that you really, really dislike? I shared the same. I think people can access those recordings later. I don't want to bring it all out to them, Simon, because I'd like you to kind of hold them so that they see what I had to say for the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Thank you, man, and thank you again for making the time. This has not been easy work. As we speak, those who are watching, you can see that we are multitasking. We are doing what we call in Kenya kesha. We are staying 24 hours to really sacrifice our sleep for Mama Africa. Just one day in a year, we are drinking coffee. And we're having a wonderful conversation. Cheers, virtual cheers.
Virtual cheers, Kikombe.
Virtual cheers. Where's the camera? Oh, there it is.
Kikombe, brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wow. We do have a former cabinet minister in South Africa in the room as we are speaking here with you. And
a former cabinet minister from South Africa.
Yeah, about to join the ongoing room. The current room, for those who are watching, is about the life and legacy of Kwame Nkrumah. And also, it's also about Africa, future, past, and present situation of African music, and also covering, the African literature. I'm just grateful that even though I'm multitasking, I want you to forgive me because we are in the thickness of Africa Day, so just stay with me.
No, you're okay, brother. You're okay.
Yeah, and also, my brother, speak to us about raising your children in Asia. I am raising my children here in the US, and it's
Yeah.
very different from how you and me were raised in Manyata, you know.
Very different.
Yeah, so just speak to that a bit, and then we are going to end this live and head back to Clubhouse with
Yes,
one
please.
more question.
Yes, please. I think it's fairly easy. It's different in the sense that yes, we have that kind of similarity of how the Asian families, particularly in Thailand, how Thai families bring up their children, let them go outside, play, come back when it's dark. We try and do that. I'm married to a lady that's not African, not Asian, and therefore there is often that kind of I wouldn't say conflict, but kind of difference in parenthood,
Yeah.
and that's okay. I think to me
Yeah.
that's what makes a powerful upbringing.
Yeah.
But there are many communities around where we live. We live in a kind of a village, and there's plenty of things for and opportunities for students and little ones to This is a Tieno msalimia mama. Mbe mambo. Unaitwa Simon. Anacheza. Mbe mambo.
Sasa.
Mambo. Unaitwa nani? Unaitwa nani mama? Huyu mwingine ni Achieng. Achieng njoo mama.
I have a Tieno too. I have
what?
Yeah, my
Simon's
second born is
daughter
called Atieno.
Atieno.
Yeah.
What?
And my
Ma Achieng. This is Achieng.
Hi Achieng.
Achieng got a haircut. Can you show them your haircut, mama?
Does Baba sing for you, Nyandolo?
Nyandolo is a must.
Yeah, Nyandolo, Nindo Tere.
And Lala Mtoto Lala.
Yeah.
They work.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Did you have a good day at school today, mama?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
What'd you do? What did you see?
Atieno.
Who did you see at school?
Atieno, say Africa Day.
Say Africa Day.
Africa Day.
Yes, he didn't hear you say Africa Day.
Africa Day.
Yeah.
Nice.
One more time, say Africa Day.
Africa Day.
Not Africa. Africa Day.
Africa Day.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Do you know where Simon lives? Can you guess? Can't tell you. Where does he live?
America.
America.
I know.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
My meeting. Is it nice to meet you too? Nice to meet you too.
Jaber.
Mwambie kwaheri mama. Mwambie kwaheri.
Oriti.
Mwambie kwaheri. Ofiga. Amunta kiti hapa. Unataka kiti ama unataka kwenda?
Yeah, you can leave her. Just leave her there.
Yeah.
Mine once they come to me like that, it's a war to take them away. So I know the situation. Yeah, so
it's okay.
Yeah, just in closing, share with us what you're looking forward to in regards to Africa Day, some of the programs that are coming up that are exciting for you.
You know, Simon, I was really mad at myself because when you asked me to help run one conversation, I just picked one. And so blindly, I kind of thought, like there would be so many people that would be speaking in the same. But then a few days ago, I saw that there were so many other opportunities that I could have gotten up and spoken about the ideas of resilience of women in Africa.
You can actually, you can.
Oh,
yeah, you still can.
Me ideas.
Yeah, so just show up and we'll bring you up on stage and you'll be able to engage,
TBM.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to conversations. I think this is probably the beginning of rejuvenation of what our founding fathers actually came up for. Africa Day is not new, but we are pushing it even harder. So I really want to thank you for the same.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, my brother. So we are going to end our live for now. We are going to go back and join the rest of our village on Clubhouse to continue celebrating Africa Day. Thank you, Atieno, for joining us. Take good care of Daddy. Give Daddy a big kiss on the cheeks.
Mpatie busu mama. Mpatie busu.
Patia Baba buzu. Ay, 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 ay.
Father in America. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. Tujikaze, tujikaze, jikaze. African